I was going, I'd probably be okay. I don't feel bad. I just won a fitness contest at the gym. Outscored everybody in this fitness contest. I'm good. Nothing, it's okay. The angel on the shoulder goes, do what you're supposed to do. Listening to my heart goes, heart sounds pretty strong, but you got a pretty substantial murmur. Has anybody ever told you you had a murmur before? I go, no. So they ordered an echocardiogram, and they looked at it and sent me over to Dr. Grove. And he looked at me and says, yep, we're going to have to get that fixed. And so I go, okay, what does that mean? He goes, well, they're going to let the surgeon decide that.
Oh, I wasn't that concerned at first because he was in such good health. He worked out every day. He's not had any problems. That anything that he complained about at all, nothing had stopped him. So I was like, really? And even after we got the results back from the echocardiogram, I was, I guess, stunned a little, thinking, whoa, for somebody who's not even feeling bad? It was just eye-opening, I guess, at first.
As we continued with the tests that we had to do, as we went through that process, all the doctors I've talked to were amazed that I wasn't having any kind of symptoms with this. One of them even said that you shouldn't be able to walk to the mailbox and back without having to stop and take a break. And I was still teaching fitness classes. I was still doing everything I've always done. And then you could see, on all the tests and things we did, you could see that there was a major problem. And actually, when they brought it to my attention, I mean, everybody we went to, like nurses would come in and the other doctor, they'd come in and say, I just want to hear it, the murmur. I just want to hear it because it was extremely loud. Sounded like a washing machine, basically is how they described it. And as we continued on with that process, the fact, okay, we just got to take care of it. He goes, yeah, right now you're not having any symptoms and you're fine. You're getting up and you're doing what you're doing. He says, but you could end up waking up one morning and not be able to get out of bed with this. It's going to create other problems with the lungs, with fluid backup and all these things that was going on with it. He says, you could end up, he says, let's take care of this when you're not having symptoms. You're very healthy, you work out. So this is the time to take care of it.
I guess I worried more about his mental state of mind and how he was going to handle it than I did how I was going to handle it. Because he is very active and he always has been, and how that would impact his thinking about life and about himself, and would it lead to some kind of depression or something like that. Of course, now the first night after surgery, that was probably my biggest whoo moment, seeing him with all that stuff that was coming out of his body and all those tubes and all that, the things the doctors had put in preventively to in case something had happened. That was the biggest eye-opening thing to me.
Okay, a lot of things. Well, number one, and she'll appreciate this, go to the doctor. I always went when I had to. You never know. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're going and you take advantage of the knowledge and the research and the drug and the medications and the know-how that's out there, because you don't know.
We know there are a lot of different organizations that you could support. We all have money that we like to give to many different places. A lot of people know somebody or have heart problems. And if there are that many people that do suffer from heart problems, then that might be a place that you want to begin in your giving. Because it could affect you one day. It could affect your parents, it could affect your children, or yourself. You don't know. We've had some friends pass away this week because of heart problems. And if you want to help the American Heart Association move forward and trying to find ways to prevent a lot of things that are happening with people and their heart problems, then that would be a good place to start. right here in your own hometown, supporting the American Heart Association.